Hey y'all, Future Patriot here. Another edition of Poor Man's Shooting. So, see what I got here. Little compound bow. I got this at a gun store for 75 bucks, already set up. It's a Hoyt, got a silencer. It's already got a peep sight with a leveler on it. Um, it's got a wrist string. The only thing it didn't come with is a release, but I already had one of those. So, good to go. Came with an attachable quiver. Only 2 arrows, but I can get more arrows. Those are cheap. I think I can get a dozen arrows out of Sportsman's Guide for about 36 bucks, or at least I used to be able to. I used to could. I think I'll be getting some more arrows and some field tips and hunting points pretty soon. But 75 bucks for this, a 70-pound pull with a 30% let off, or maybe it's 20% let off. Regardless, it's not difficult even for me to pull with my fingers, and it's already set up at the length I need. It's like it was meant to be. It's already got a peep sight. The only thing I need to do, it's got a little bit of fray in here. I need to get some string wax. Other than that, this thing's ready to go hunting for whatever. So, it's even got a whisker biscuit for your arrows. I have not even knocked an arrow on this yet, so let me go ahead and do that. You can be the first to experience that with me. This arrow feels a little rattly. Yeah, the field tip wasn't on there all the way. Let's see. Yep. It's got the nocks. There we go. And with the whisker biscuit, it won't fall off. The only thing I don't like about this one is you have to push the arrow in that way. I had one on my old bow that had an opening. You could put it in, but it wouldn't come out, kind of like a fish trap. Well, and it was an arrow trap. So, carbon arrows, they don't have to be anything special. I like broadheads that are only 2 blade. Some people like the 3 and 4 blade. I like the 2 blade because you have a good chance of if you didn't have quite the shot you wanted where they're quartering away from you. I'm talking deer. You got a good chance of the broadhead fitting between the ribs. With a 3 blade or a 4 blade, it ain't gonna fit between the ribs. Period. It's just not gonna happen, and you're not gonna smash your way through either. Doesn't weigh enough. But there you have it. It's a nice bow. What is it? The Hoyt Ridgeline, or Redline, I'm sorry. Hoyt Redline. So, it's in mossy oak camouflage. Looks like, it's been well used, but it's not tore up. So, I'm imagining somebody got a fancier one and just sold this one off for whatever reason, just didn't need it. I gave my old compound bow to my nephew because I got a crossbow. But I kind of want to get back to compound bow hunting instead of crossbow hunting. Almost feels like cheating for bow season. But the thing is when I have the choice that it's a sport that I'm doing for sport. Of course I want to eat the meat, but I'm doing it for sport. If it's life or death, I'm going to use the most lethal force necessary. The most lethal means I have, which is probably going to be a gun. But say I'm wanting to be quiet. I don't want people to know where I am. Crossbow's a better choice than a compound bow because it fires a lot faster and it hits a lot harder. So, between a compound bow and a crossbow, I'm going to pick the crossbow every time. This is what, 70-pound pull or 80-pound pull. It's in that area. that crossbow is a 150-pound pull. It's hefty enough that I have to use a tool to cock it, and that's fine. I've got the tool. It's okay. I don't mind doing it. The only thing I don't like about hunting with a crossbow is if you are going to be sitting there for a long time, and you either have to wait until you see a deer to cock the crossbow, which is a lot of movement and sound, and the deer could bust you, or you have to cock it when you first get out there, and then it has to sit there for hours like that. And the only way to uncock it is to shoot it. So that's the one drawback, but it's a pretty good trade-off. So that's my philosophy. But for 75 bucks, I did not get hurt. So anyway, that's all I've got for now. Till next time, I'm Mott Victoria Kirim. Stay safe out there.